Okay, so to start, I got this template called Ultimate Isekai Anime from 1983 to fall 2025. So this should have every isekai from 1983 to 2025. Plus I added like a couple more from this year because I think they deserve a shout out. And yeah, these are the tiers. Actual good isekais, these are like the best isekais, the ones I will actually recommend proudly. These isekais have either an insane story, insane characters, or an insane world. Or all three of them. All three of the big three of metrics. Then there is entertaining. These are these isekais that aren't that good, but still you enjoyed watching them. Then the good enough for 20 minutes a week. These are the isekai that you watched while they were airing. You know, one episode every week. But they aren't that good, but you finish them because, at least I finished them, because I had already started them and they aren't that bad. So I just kept going. But I wouldn't recommend them to anyone. Then there is the bad, boring isekai, you know, the ones that get dropped, that I dropped at least. Or even some of them I finished, but still after finished watching them, I thought they were a waste of time. They are not good at all. Then the want to watch. These are the animes or the isekais that I haven't seen, but I wanna watch soon. And then there is the ones that I haven't seen, and probably won't watch them either because they look bad or boring. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory, all of them. So let's begin. I think this one is called Kenja no Mago, not sure, but this one I haven't seen. I know that this aired kinda recently, like 2 or 3 years ago, but yeah, this just looks bad. Look, the main character looks like pasted version of Kirito, and yeah, nothing looks interesting. I read the synopsis as well, it doesn't look good, so I will not be watching this. The Rising of the Shield Hero. This one, I have to put it in bad or boring. In this case, bad and boring. I thought this was really good until episode, I don't know, was it 17, 18? It was when the Shield Hero exposed the princess, the red-haired princess, basically, and named her bitch. Until that point, I thought it was exciting, interesting, you know, kinda nice. I would have put it in entertaining. It was pretty hype as well in the beginning. But after that, it just got so boring, like such a generic fantasy anime, without anything exciting about it at all. So yeah, it belongs in this tier. I also watched a little bit of season 2, some episodes, and they were so boring, so boring. So it truly belongs here. I don't know, I don't understand how this has 5 seasons. This one, I don't know what this is. I mean, it looks kind of funny that the guy is in a wheelchair, but it doesn't look worth watching. You can tell me in the comments if it is. Ooh, Ascendance of a Bookworm. I mentioned this in the intro. This is an actual good isekai. I already made a video about this. It's the latest one. This one has very good story and very good world. 2 of the 3 in the big 3 of metrics. The characters could be worked on a little bit, but I think it is still a really good series. So yeah, definitely an actual good isekais. If you wanna hear a better explanation than this, go to my latest video. I think this one is called My Sister Kills with a Double Hit or something like that. Again, the Kirito copy-pasted character, and nothing looks interesting about it. This looks generic, and the gimmick of this sister being the OP character instead, I guess. This one is kinda the same, but instead of the sister, this is the mom. I think this is just a fan service anime, I don't know. I don't see how this can be good. So yeah, welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun. This one was really funny, really entertaining. I enjoyed every episode. I think I've only watched season... No, I think I've watched season 2 as well, but I'm not 100% sure. But I really like this, and I'm gonna watch the rest of the seasons. I know it has like 4. I'm gonna watch the rest of the seasons at some point. It's really good, but not in the actual good isekais tier, I wouldn't say that. But I can still recommend this, and this is pretty funny. Copcraft. I haven't seen this. I didn't even know this was an isekai. I think this released recently as well, but I'm not sure. I think I wanna watch this. Or maybe this is a reverse isekai. This template has isekai and reverse isekai. So this might be a reverse isekai, but I'm not sure again. I wanna watch it. I don't know what it's about, but It doesn't look like the others, you know, the copy-pasted anime. The mass-produced isekai. It doesn't look like that, at least. The Cautious Hero. I've seen a couple clips about this. I haven't watched it yet. I know that the opening is made by Myth and Royd, which I like, so I wanna watch this. I think it is very funny. It's supposed to be. And if I'm lucky, it's gonna have a good story. But yeah, it's one of the ones I wanna watch. I'm gonna put them in order. The ones to the left are the ones that I wanna watch the most, I guess. Fate Grand Order. I haven't seen any Fates other than Fate Zero and all the Fates Day Night routes. So yeah, no Fate Grand Order. This one I think released recently. Like the picture looks familiar, but this again doesn't look interesting. I mean, it feels like the main character is gonna try too hard to be funny, like being naked and shit. Yeah, it looks like a generic fantasy isekai. So nope. This is the Villainess isekai. I think this is the first Villainess anime that came out. Or one of the firsts, at least. I have watched this. I think it was pretty good. I remember the name of the girl, Katarina. I enjoyed the episodes. Maybe it's good enough for 20 minutes a week. I'm gonna put this in entertaining just in case. I don't remember a lot of it. I remember that basically Katarina, the main character, is the villainess. Anything she does is gonna lead to a bad ending. So she tries to fix the bad endings all the time. And to do that, she has to get along with the main heroine, I guess, of the game that she is trapped in. It was enjoyable. I know it has a second season, but I haven't watched it. I kind of wanna watch it. I might watch it, the second season of this. But yeah, it is entertaining. I will put it probably very low in entertaining. This one, I have no idea what this is. Doesn't look interesting. This one looks old. No idea what this is. No idea what this is. No idea what this is. Angel Beats. I never considered this as an isekai. This was one of my first animes. Like when I started watching anime in 2009. Probably this came out in 2010 or some shit. I watched it and I thought it was insane. I thought it was one of the best things that I ever watched. I was 10 years old though. Yeah, it was very funny in the beginning, very sad, tragic in the later half of the anime. I really like this anime. I think this is one of the actual good isekais. Is it even an isekai? I guess it is. I think they're all dead and they are in the afterlife, or like in between the afterlife. So they are in another world, so to say. So yeah, I'll put it here. This one I have no idea what this is. No idea what this is. I don't remember the name of this. I think the Prodigies have it easy even in another world. Maybe that's the name. I really enjoyed this one. It was like Danganronpa, you know, every character. There are a lot of main characters and they are all insane at doing one thing. Basically, a lot of people, maybe they were in the same class, something like that. They all get transported to another world and yeah, they start doing their things, you know, the things they are the best at, and they thrive in that new world. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. I would want to watch a second season, but it's been so long and I haven't seen any announcements, so yeah, I don't think we will be seeing another season from this. No Game No Life. This No Game No Life, yeah. I don't know, everyone overhypes this anime. Everyone is impatiently waiting for a second season. Everyone says this is one of the most amazing series ever. I don't see it. Like, I enjoyed it, I liked it, but I don't think it is that good. I don't really remember most of what happened. Just that it's a new world where everything is settled by doing minigames. So that's their thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably gonna land low on entertaining. Probably better than Katarina though. Let's say that. This looks old. No idea what this is. No idea what this is. The Spider Isekai. This one is gonna land high on entertaining. I think this one one of the first where not only the main character gets transported to another world, but the whole class does. Yeah, and it's different as well in the way that the main character is a spider. I thought that was gonna be bad because, I don't know, it just feels better to see the main character be a human. But it was fun. Yeah, and the fact that her whole class get transported, and they also have like their own powers, and they are good at doing certain things. Like, it makes it more interesting. Like, there are many more characters to watch. I guess the only bad thing, or confusing thing, I guess, was that there were random time jumps in the anime that got me confused a little bit of what was actually happening. But yeah, it was pretty good overall. This is gonna land high on entertaining. I can recommend Spider Isekai. I don't know the name of this Isekai. Maybe it was Demon Lord the Retry or some shit like that. I kinda wanna watch it because the main character looks different. You know, he looks kinda old. At least I assume he's the main character. So yeah, it looks kinda interesting. Kinda like this one, you know, Copcraft. Yeah, I might wanna watch that. Yeah, nothing more to say there. No idea what this is. No idea what this is. Ooh, what was this anime called again? Combatants be dispatched or something like that. Will be dispatched. Yeah, this one is written by the same author of Konosuba, if I remember correctly. This was very funny, I remember. Like, the dynamic between the main character and this blonde girl, they were pretty funny. And even the light blue haired girl. Yeah, this one was kinda funny. No, this one was pretty funny. I really enjoyed watching this. It has only 12 episodes though. I mean, I would say the problem is that it's just funny. It's not, it doesn't have an interesting story, or not that much at least. And it doesn't really have an interesting world, or we haven't seen a lot of it at least. But yeah, I think this is more character driven, I would say. Even though it doesn't have a lot of interesting characters. But just the main cast is very funny, like how they interact with each other. So yeah, this is gonna be kinda high in entertaining, or maybe mid-range in entertaining. I don't remember what this one was called. I'm gonna put the name on screen. I have watched like 3 or 4 episodes of this. Nope, not my thing. I don't know, pretty boring moe series, I think. Yeah, not my type of anime. Don't know what that is. Ooh, this is the Spirit Chronicles or something like that. I enjoyed watching this. Now, I don't remember a lot of it. I watched this when it was airing. I remember they announced a second season pretty fast, but it took a lot of time for the second season to come out. So I haven't watched the second season yet, but I will watch it. It's probably gonna land on the mid tier of entertaining. I liked it, but not that much. I liked it. It's gonna be entertaining. Now this one, I don't know what it's called. Something black market, but I think this also is very funny, very good. I wanna watch this one, and it looks different, you know, the design of the characters and such. Yeah, I'm gonna watch this one. TSUKIMICHI. TSUKIMICHI is one of the actual good isekais. This one, I think TSUKIMICHI is one of the most underrated isekais. It has good characters, the story is very good. The main character wants to take revenge on the goddess that put him in another world. He didn't even die, you know, he just got transported to another world. And the goddess transported him to another world, and then the goddess thought he was too ugly. So she didn't even bless him with anything special, other than he can speak the language in this new world. That's the only blessing she gave him. So yeah, he gets stronger, and he just hates the goddess, and he's planning, you know, his revenge. And there are many other people that have been transported to this new world. They all live in like different countries or continents, and they are gonna clash in a war like at the end, because I think it's set up by the goddess. The goddess is putting every country to fight with each other. It's very exciting, very interesting. The story is funny, it's interesting. The world pretty big, many countries, many different cultures, many different characters. Like, not just the people from this other world, but there are many people from the real world that got transported to this, not only the main character. Yeah, I think TSUKIMICHI is very underrated. I might do a video on this with a more detailed explanation. This is definitely one of the actual good isekais. Sonny Boy. I have heard good things about this. I haven't watched it yet. I didn't know it was an isekai or Reverse-Isekai. I'll definitely watch this. I'll put it here. Don't know what this is. The Finest Assassin. I enjoyed watching this. I'm not gonna say I really fucking enjoyed it, but it was pretty good. I think it belongs in entertaining. Fate Zero. Oh, this is a reverse isekai, I guess. This might be a controversial opinion, because when I watched this for the first time, when I was, what, 16 years old? Or 17, something like that? I thought it was one of the best animes ever. Like, I thought it was so cool, like the concept of reviving historical figures and they fight for you with powers related to their myth or to the scriptures about them, you know. So I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And also, you know, it's done by Ufotable, so the animation was insane and the art style. So I thought it was really good. But then I rewatched it a couple months ago, or maybe 3 or 4 months ago, and I thought it was the most boring shit ever. There is so much useless dialogue, and I'm not one to hate on dialogue. It's just that the dialogue in Fate Zero is so useless. It's so much signaling. You know, there are many characters that you see them act and they are like honorable, virtuous. Fate Zero, or at least Saber, is always like I don't know why she talks so much. Like, she encounters an enemy and she's like, okay, I have to state my name because I am one of the knights of the Royal of Britain, and I need to state my name because that's what an honorable person will do. I am King Artoria, or whatever her name was. And then the other guy, Lancer, comes in and says, yeah, I'm also very honorable and victorious, and you know, all the things, all the good things about them. So I gotta state my name as well. My name is blah 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 blah. So 5 minutes of this bullshit, you know, virtue signaling basically. And then they start fighting, and then someone comes in and interrupts them. And they another 5 minutes of, how dare you interrupt our honorable fight? We are warriors that deserve to be alone, we're fighting. And blah 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 blah. It's so much useless dialogue. It's so useless. Yeah, it was a huge disappointment, Fate Zero. And Fate Stay Night, for that matter. I don't know if it's gonna come up here, but Fate Stay Night and Fate Zero, they are gonna land very low on entertaining. Huge disappointment when rewatching them. What was this one called? I Stand on a Million Lives, or something like that. I watched this when it was airing, I finished it. I didn't like it too much, like it felt like a waste of time, but I still finished it for some reason. So yeah, the first one in this tier, good enough for 20 minutes a week. Like, I watched it because it was one episode every week, but I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Is this Digimon? Looks like it. I've watched Digimon, but only random episodes, you know, on TV when I was a kid. So I can't really say I have watched it. And I don't really want to watch it because it's a kids show. Mushoku Tensei, the king of Isekai. This is the best Isekai ever. It is well written. This has the best story, the best characters, the best world. Everything. It's so detailed. Everything makes sense. It's so good. It is the best Isekai as of yet. I might do a video like explaining glazing Mushoku Tensei in a way more detailed way. But yeah, this is definitely the best Isekai. If you haven't watched Mushoku Tensei for some reason, because it is so talked about everywhere, you should watch it. Watch Mushoku Tensei, highly recommend. This, I don't remember what this one was called, Paladin something. I watched one episode and I didn't think anything of it. Like, I think I was planning to watch all of it, but I just forgot to keep going. And now I look at it again and it looks kinda boring, so I probably won't watch it. Yeah. How the Realist Hero Rebuilt the Kingdom. I really enjoyed this one. I really liked this one. I didn't watch this when it was airing, but I binged it. I don't remember when, but I really liked it. It was like the main character gets transported to another world by the king of this country where he lands. And the king basically wants to retire. He doesn't want to be king anymore. He doesn't feel competent enough or something like that. So he brings him in, and he starts recruiting people that, you know, that are gonna make the kingdom better. So yeah, it is fun. It is very fun to watch. I really liked it. Hopefully this gets a second season at some point. Don't know what this is. Don't know what this is. This is the Skeleton Knight and Isekai. Haven't watched it. This is another Otome game. Isekai, I believe. Like the Villainess. But I haven't watched it. Eminence in Shadow. This one is one of the actual fucking good Isekais. Definitely. Like it has so many characters, and it has many unique characters, let's say. And the story is so good as well. It is very funny. It's like the main character. it reminds me a little bit of Haruhi Suzumiya, where the character just like thinks these outrageous scenarios, fucked up scenarios. Like he just thinks about stuff like, well, there is this shadow organization controlling the country, and no one knows about them, but they're evil and they are planning like satanic things or whatever, satanic. And he tells these things to his servants, and the servants think that these are real stories. So the servants look into them, and by coincidence, they actually are real stories. Like there is a shadow organization controlling the country, and this shadow organization is like doing evil stuff. You know, they are satanic and doing rituals and stuff. So the servants create their own organization where the main character is the leader. But the main character doesn't know any of it. He just thinks he's playing, and the servants are playing along. So yeah, this one is really funny. Like the main character does a lot of stuff without even being aware of it. And the servants as well. Well, the servants are aware of it. But yeah, you know. Yeah, it is so funny. I really like this one. Good characters, good story. The world, I guess it can be better. We have seen a couple cities, I believe, maybe a bit more, but it isn't really explained that well. Eminence in Shadow, highly recommend. I watched a couple episodes of this. I don't know the name. It had like a plot twist in the first episode, but yeah, I didn't really enjoy it. So I just dropped it. Yeah, let's put it there. Oh, this one is a Reverse-Isekai for sure. What was this one called? Boy Kongming or something like that. This was really funny. And the story is pretty good. It's like about this... he's a legendary Chinese general, war general. He's about to die, or I think he died. I think he died actually. So he gets transported to the current world, you know, modern world with concerts and stuff. And he meets this girl, the main character. She wants to be a singer. So many things happen, and they become friends kinda, and he decides to help her in her career by using his war strategies, but putting it into use for more common issues, you know. So yeah, so he helps her become a singer, and yeah, all the process of doing that is very funny. A lot of ups and downs. The story is pretty good. I actually highly recommend this. I wouldn't put it here because it doesn't have the same depth as many of this anime, as all of this anime. But it is pretty good. I really like this. It was very funny. The slime anime. I actually think it isn't that good, but it is very entertaining and very satisfying to watch the slime anime. Yeah, because the thing is, everything goes right for the slime, Rimuru. Nothing ever goes wrong. Like, after a certain point, you get the feeling like, yeah, nothing is ever gonna happen to this gang. To Rimuru's group. So it's just a feels good anime. Like, where he is creating a civilization and everything, everything is gonna go good, so... I say it's bad because a lot of things don't make sense. Like, how does Rimuru know? Like, Rimuru brings a lot of things from his world, the real world, to this fantasy world. But he wasn't really a knowledgeable guy. Like, he was just a salaryman that just did his job, and basically he's not supposed to know, for example, how to make ramen, let's say, which ingredients are, necessary to make ramen. But he brings the recipe somehow to this new world, and he brings let's say he knows how to do it, and he tells his servants how to do it, and then they make restaurants of it, and many such things that he knows, but he shouldn't know. So I think that is badly written. And yeah, also how he's basically a saint when before dying he wasn't. He's like the best person ever. So I don't know. I really enjoy it though. I enjoy it, but it isn't that good. I think this one is Pharmacy in Another World. It was decent, I guess. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. It's like a mass-produced isekai. So good enough for 20 minutes a week, I would say. I don't know what this is, I think. Ooh, the uncle in Another World. This one is really funny. Like, it's about the uncle. The uncle was in another world, and the anime begins when the uncle returns from that world to the real world. And he brings with him like all his powers that he had in the other world. And he's basically showing his nephew through his powers, he's showing him like all the memories he had in this other world. And it's basically all rage bait. Like, it's the uncle just making the worst decisions ever. All the cliches and shit. So it is really funny. But the problem about this is that it's just funny, It doesn't have a good story, doesn't have a good world, I guess the characters are funny. They have good dynamics between them, so... I'll put it here, mid-tier entertaining. I don't know what this is. Looks like Ugly Kirito. I don't know what this is. Another Otome game, I think, that I haven't watched. I know what this is. Haven't watched it though, because I think it's just fan service. I think this one is reincarnated as a sword. I enjoyed it. I liked it when I watched it when it was airing. It's basically the main guy gets reincarnated as a sword, and the one that finds him is a little girl, an abandoned. I think it was a slave girl. She was about to die from starvation or something. Finds the sword. The sword can talk because it's the main character. So he tells her basically, pick me up and I'll help you. I'll free you from slavery and then I'll help you for the rest of your life or something like that. I don't remember exactly. It's been a while. So yeah, they pair up and she becomes stronger, and it's a pretty good story. The characters also are pretty generic except for the main character and the main girl, let's say. So yeah, it was entertaining. It was pretty good. I'll put it here after No Game No Life. Re:Zero. Oh, this one is one of the big ones. Re:Zero is just so exciting. Like, every episode is so exciting. There is always a lot of shit happening. and it feels like every episode is trying to have one up on the previous episode. Like there is always something like unexpected happening, and the episode always leaves in a cliffhanger. So yeah, it is very good. It has very good characters. Like there is a lot of characters in ReZero, and all of them are unique. They have their like, you know, a unique personality, and they have insane powers, different powers, all of them. Even the enemies, like they're very eccentric enemies. So in the big three of metrics, this one excels at characters, I will say. The story is also pretty good, but I guess it's not about the big picture in ReZero, it's more about the subplots that keep happening, you know, every arc that happens all the time. Because the main story, I think it's about the royal selection. You know, I think he wants to make Emilia the queen or king or whatever it's called. And there are like 4 other candidates. But it doesn't really focus a lot on that. But instead there is like a lot of arcs where a main enemy, let's say, keeps coming and trying to destroy Subaru's life. Or like Subaru gets involved in some kind of destruction by the main enemy. But every episode is so exciting. So it is about the arcs, it is about the subplots, I would say. And it is really good, yeah. If we look at it from that perspective, that the story is about the subplots, then the story is really good as well. Characters. The world, I don't know. Like, it has a lot of interesting elements. But yeah, I will make a video on ReZero explaining this in a more detailed way. Yeah, it is really good. Definitely one of the actual good isekais. So let's put it there. I don't know what this is. I know what this is, I've watched it. Yeah, but I didn't enjoy it that much. It was like a princess girl. I don't know, I watched like 6 episodes of this and then I dropped it. Princess, she was an OP. Bro, I'm not even gonna try. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. Like, I just remember that I didn't enjoy it that much, so I had to drop it. I haven't watched this. Hack Roots. I definitely want to watch this. I know it's old. I think when the Sword Art Online was coming out, people were comparing it to this, like as if this was the OG, and then Sword Art Online copied it, kinda. Not copied it, but, you know, got inspiration from it. So definitely interested. I'm definitely interested. I want to watch this. Hack. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. Oh no. What is this? I leveled up to 300 or some shit. By just killing slimes. I don't remember. I have watched like 3 or 4 episodes of this, and I thought it was just boring, so yeah, let's put it there. Don't know what that is. Don't know what this is. Don't know what this is. I think this one is called getting transported to another world a second time, something like that. Like, the main character basically was already in this fantasy world. He got back to the real world, and then he got summoned again because they were in problems again. Yeah, he goes back to fix all the problems. I watched all of it, I believe. At least 10 episodes out of 12. I mean, it's good enough for 20 minutes a week. Nothing I would recommend. I don't remember the name of this one. This was basically, the main character is a very fat guy, loser, that I think when his grandpa died, he left a room, and then he entered the room, and the room led to another world where he could level up and, you know, up his stats, increase his stats. Yeah, and then he, you know, he becomes OP, and he can go back and forth between the real world and the fantasy world. I mean, I guess it's a pretty interesting gimmick. I'll put it in entertaining. Like, I don't like the concept. I don't like the main character. The art style is very weird. It's unique, let's say. But I feel like, I don't know. It's kind of different, so it's kind of more enjoyable just because of that. So, okay, let's put it on low entertaining. Putting everything above ReZero is so crazy. Fate Zero is so crazy. But yeah. Okay. This one, this anime, I don't remember what it's called. I think it was a godless world or something like that. But this one is so bad, production-wise, that it was actually entertaining. It was actually funny. Whenever you see on Twitter, like, you know, a clip of the worst CGI ever, this anime comes up. There is a lot of CGI in this anime, and it is so bad, like so bad, so horrible CGI. But that made it funny. And also the story or the plot, let's say, was okay. It wasn't that bad. So I watched all of season 1, and let's say I enjoyed it. So yeah, let's put it here. I've definitely watched this. The main character was an aristocrat, noble. He hired adventurers to teach him how to fight, and he has a lot of potential because he's the main character, obviously. So yeah, this was good enough for 20 minutes a week. Very good, or not very good, but decently good, I guess. Wait, isn't this the same as the little sister one? Like this one? The girl looks literally the same, no? Whatever. I don't know what it is at any rate. I don't know what this is. The vending machine, I never watched it. How can an anime about a vending machine, about the main character being a vending machine, be good? Like, it can be funny, I guess, but I don't expect anything good from it. I don't know what these are. I think this is another Otome game. Don't know. This one actually looks interesting though. Like, doesn't the art style look kinda unique? Everyone looks like a kid. Let's put it here. Might watch it at one point. Big maybe on that one. This one is called Am I the Strongest? I think. I enjoyed this. I watched all of it. I mean, it's either like in the lowest of entertaining because it's pretty generic, let's be honest, or good enough for 20 minutes a week. I'll put it after Fate Zero. I like the little girl because she was funny. Like, this guy has powers, and because he is reincarnated, I think he had watched a lot of anime in the real world. So with his powers, he was showing his new little sister, like, you know, anime from the previous world, and she always enjoyed it, and she kind of mimicked it. Like, you know how, you know, those of us who have watched the Dragon Ball Z growing up, we will always do the Kamehameha and that stuff. So she was basically doing the same stuff, I think. So it was fun in that way. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. This one had so much potential. This anime, I think it's called like... Nah, I don't remember the name. It was too long. But basically the main character could one-shot anyone just by thinking that he wanted someone to die. But let's say there is an enemy like in front of me and I say, okay, I want to kill that guy. So that guy dies. Just with the thought. So he had an insta-death ability. Something like that was the name as well. But it felt so rushed. It was about all his whole class got teleported to another world. And basically they entered a battle royale because I think it was the princess or the queen that she needs like the strongest out of them. Like too many of them are useless. So they gotta fight each other, and the one who is alive, the one who's left, is gonna, you know, work for the queen or the princess. And basically the main character and this girl and I think another guy as well get left behind by the whole class. The whole class they go together and they say, no, we have power, so we're gonna kill the queen instead of fighting amongst, you know, ourselves. Yeah, so, but you know, in these scenarios there are always betrayals and, you know, they end up killing each other anyways. So yeah, the main character has insta-death ability. He can basically kill anyone easily. And yeah, but it felt very rushed. It got boring at some point. So I'll put it here. Let's put it high here. Don't recommend it that much. Don't know what this is. I think this one is kinda new. This one, it was something like I'm the Villainess, but not the Demon Lord, I think it was called. It was pretty entertaining, I would say. I liked it. Not that much, but I liked it. So let's put it here. I don't remember the plot exactly, so... yeah, I'll just put it there. Ooh, the wrong way to use healing, or something like that. This one is pretty underrated, I would say. I really enjoyed this. It's a 12 episode Isekai. I think the second season got announced, but it hasn't been released yet. Yeah. It's about this guy that has healing powers, but unlike every other Isekai where the main character is just OP from the beginning or gets OP powers, he has healing. So the way he trains is he just goes overboard, like he pushes himself too hard, he injures himself, he fucks his body up basically, and he heals himself. So he destroys his body and heals himself. So that's how he gets stronger. So yeah, this anime is funny, it's pretty good story as well. Good characters. Very underrated. I would recommend this. I don't know what this is. 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 Zero no Tsukaima. I watched this a long time ago. A long time ago. When I was 14 maybe. More than 10 years ago. I really enjoyed it. It's like one of the OG Isekais. And the main character looks like Kirito. But I'm pretty sure this came out before Sword Art Online. Yeah, it's basically... it's a reverse Isekai, I guess, actually. The main girl, Louise, I think it's her name. She was in her magic class, and every student of this class had to summon a familiar. So normally everyone, you know, summons a little dragon or you know, some kind of beast that will help them in a fight, you know, as mages. But she was so bad at magic that she summoned a human by mistake. So she summoned him, which is the main character. And yeah, and then they start living their life together, you know, in funny ways. It's like a slice of life, kinda. I guess there are some fights anyways, because it's a fantasy world, some drama, but it's a little bit more like a slice of life, but it was very funny if I remember correctly. Yeah, just an OG anime. I think I highly recommend this. Let's see, let's put it here. Let's put it in front of Iruma-kun. Yeah, Zero no Tsukaima. Familiar of Zero, I think it's called in English. Don't know what these are. Don't know what this is. Sword Art Online. I think it's an OG anime at this point. Came out in 2013. I watched it when it came out. It was the most amazing anime ever. When it came out. It was so, like, I don't know, revolutionary, let's say. Like, you know, all the Isekai all the Isekai anime make the main character look like Kirito, kinda. So he's the footprint, the blueprint. Yeah, I know it gets a lot of shit. Like I don't know exactly when. At some point, every influencer started talking shit about Sword Art Online, because even when season 1 ended, and I'm not talking about Sword Art Online the game, I'm talking about even with the fairy. I don't remember what the fairy game was called. But, you know, the second half of the first season, even when that ended, everyone thought Sword Art Online was really good. But at some point later, like years later, people started talking shit about it, and then everyone just started by default, you know, connecting. Oh, Sword Art Online, yeah, it's that shit anime. But I don't know, I think it is really good actually. Like not insanely good, but pretty good. So I'll put it in high entertaining. Yeah. I don't know what this is. Or maybe I do know. No, I don't know. Problem children are coming from another world, aren't they? Is this one called? I really enjoyed this one. This one is... Yeah, it's three guys that get... No, not the bunny girl. The bunny girl is from the fantasy world. The 3 guys get transported to this new world, and they are so cocky. Like, they know they are needed in this new world, so they just do whatever they want, and they are like OP. So the bunny girl is basically always begging them, like, please help us, we need help, we need your help. And they're like, nah. They have this nonchalant attitude. So yeah, this one is funny and it's pretty good. I like the plot. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I remember really liking it. And the ending song is very iconic, or the ending video, let's say. Very iconic, so I'll put it high in entertaining as well. I really like this one. I wish this had a second season, but you know, only the Shield Hero gets 5 seasons. Don't know what this is. This looks very familiar, but I don't know what this is. Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, what was this called again? It's basically the Demon Lord. He gets transported to the real world and he starts working at McDonald's because he needs to earn his living. So I guess this one is kind of funny. I really liked the first season, like really. I really enjoyed the first season. I was waiting so long for the second season. And when second season came out, I thought it was pretty boring. So yeah, it was a bit of a disappointment. So I'll put it low in entertaining. Let's put it here, above this one only. Don't know what this is. 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 Don't know what this is this? I think this is Digimon. I know what this is. But yeah, I've only watched random episodes on TV when I was a kid, so I don't know. Let's put it in haven't seen. Don't know what that is. Don't know what this is. Rosario plus Vampire. I think it's this one. Was it a plus or was it a cross? Maybe it was a cross. I watched this when I was like very young, like 10, 11, 12 maybe. I had an arc like in my life when I was watching a lot of ecchi anime, and this was one of them. I don't think I finished it, but I watched a lot of episodes from this. So I'll put it here, fuck it. Low entertaining. Because if I watched it now, I think it will be very boring. Like all this ecchi anime, like High School DxD, Rosario Vampire. What else is there? To Love Ru, I guess. I don't know. Just the fact that they were ecchi were enough for me to watch them when I was younger. But if I would watch them now, I would think that they are just boring. Just, you know, with a lot of fan service. Dog Days. Haven't watched. Don't know what that is. Don't know what this is. Gate. I think Gate is popular. A popular isekai. But I haven't watched it. But I want to watch it. So I'll put it here. I don't know anything about it other than I think it's popular and I want to watch it. Konosuba. This is definitely one of the actual good isekais. And I think I said before that an anime just being funny like isn't enough for me to actually like it. I can enjoy it, but I'm not gonna actually like it. But Konosuba is like the exception of that rule for me. Because it is... I can't say that the story is that good, because it's just Kazuma gets teleported to another world. Or gets... I guess he reincarnates because he died. And his mission is to kill the Demon Lord. But everything just goes not as planned, let's say. So because it is unexpected, it is funnier than every other anime. Not every other, but most anime, let's say. Most other funny anime. So Kazuma drags Aqua, which was a goddess, to the world because she was supposed to grant him one wish, and that was his wish. Like, you're coming with me, bitch. So yeah, that was turbo funny, and then the dynamics between them, it's so funny. And also Megumin and Darkness. Like, all of the characters in Konosuba, I feel like, are archetypes, you know? These are characters that you take inspiration from to make characters in other anime. So yeah, this is definitely one of the greatest. Insane characters. Very good characters. Story, I guess it could be better, it's just generic. The world is just a fantasy world. But yeah, this is an exception to the rule that I said before about the funny anime. This is really good, really good. Highly recommend Konosuba if you haven't seen it. Grimgar, 2 bangers in a row. Grimgar, I think, has to be like the most underrated isekai ever. Because Grimgar is so real. It's so real. It's about I think a lot of humans from the real world get teleported to this new fantasy world in Grimgar. And I think this happens all the time. So the main character is just this guy. And he gets transported in the same group as these people and many others. But yeah, the main character is just a normal guy, you know, a normal high schooler or whatever that got transported here. And like, he doesn't know anything, he doesn't have any info, he's not OP as in many isekais. He's basically like an adventurer starting from zero. And when I really knew that Grimgar was special, was really good, was when I saw him and his... they are all weak. They are all weak. So they had to kill goblins as a mission. And when they were about to kill their first goblin, like after suffering so much, like they tried so hard to kill one goblin, they never succeeded. But when they finally succeeded, they trapped one. They were about to kill it. They stab it, but it wasn't a fatal blow. The goblin starts screaming and yelling, you know, as if a kid was dying. But you know, the goblins, they are humanoids, so they have voices and they kinda look like humans, just green, ugly humans. So the main character and no, I think it was this guy. He starts crying because he feels like he's killing another human. And he's like, what is this? Like, I've never killed someone else before. And they are all like, so they don't want to kill the goblin, but they know that if they don't kill it, the goblin is gonna bring his whole gang. And if it gets to the point of many goblins against them, they're gonna die, they're gonna lose. So they have to kill this goblin. So they are all crying, but they have to kill it, and it's so real. It's like as if it feels so real, because if a 17 or 16-year-old from the real world got transported into a fantasy world, like everyone just assumes that they are gonna be like, if you think about it, if you got transported to another world, you think, oh, if I got transported to another world, I will be so OP, I will just level up and, you know, grind and get everything I wanted. But Grimgar is so real because it shows like it actually isn't always like that. Like you can get stuck in the lowest level because it's actually hard, you know, killing another creature that also fucking screams at you. It is so real. So I really love Grimgar, and I wish it had more seasons. It has only one season of 12 episodes. The opening theme is really good as well. And I know it has a lot of criticism, especially in episode 4, where people say that it is very slow. It is like it's like watching an AMV because there is no dialogue. But yeah, the episode is called A Slow Day in Their City. So they are just showing us how they spend their days normally when they are not on missions, you know, on quests, trying to make a living. But people shit on that episode so much. I don't know, I think that's not fair. But it is really good, very underrated. You should definitely watch Grimgar if you haven't. Very real anime. The characters are so good, story is so good, even the world is so good, like everything makes sense. I don't put it higher because it's only 12 episodes, but yeah, really good. I don't know what this is. Spirited Away. I should watch it. I haven't watched it. I know it's one of the goated anime movies, but I don't really watch movies. I only watch series. But I'll definitely watch it at some point. Drifters. I've heard that this is really good. Not much else apart from that. But I definitely want to watch it. It looks very good. So I want to watch it. Youjo Senki. Saga of Tanya the Evil. I mean, this one is pretty entertaining. Was very unique, a war anime. There are like two things that just don't sit right with me in this anime. It's like the main character is supposedly a guy who always follows the rules and that doesn't believe in God. But then God shows up in front of him, basically saying, hey, I exist and I make the rules in this world. And the main character for some reason is like, no, I don't believe in you, so yeah, I'm not gonna listen to you. But bro, you don't even need to believe, like, he's right in front of you. What do you mean you don't believe? He's literally making miracles or magic in front of you. He's making your life impossible and you don't believe? So I guess that doesn't sit right with me. And also he's supposed to follow the rules in every company that he has worked in, or even in his new life. He follows the rules of the military. He's a guy that always follows the rules. You know, that's his main characteristic. But he doesn't follow the rules of God for some reason. I mean, if he didn't believe in God and he didn't follow the rules because of that, yeah, then it would make sense. But God is showing up in front of you. You don't need to believe, you know he exists. So you should follow his rules. He's the most powerful being. It's like, nah, I refuse to listen to you. I'm gonna take revenge against you. So it's a little bit of bullshit, but still I enjoyed this anime. Log Horizon. This is one of the actual good isekais. Very good, a lot of characters, all of them pretty unique. The world, they get trapped in a game, kinda like Sword Art Online, but they can't get out. Like the game becomes kinda, it isn't a game anymore, it's a world. So yeah, it's like a new world where they live in. But yeah, I really like this one. The story is good, the world is good, the characters are good. Nothing is too good, let's say. It doesn't excel at anything, but it is very good at everything. So I'll put it here. It has some slow episodes and some really good episodes. So yeah, I think it is one of the lowest of the actual good isekais. So I'll leave it there. Recreators. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but I haven't watched it. So I'll put it here. Yeah. Don't know what this is. The smartphone anime. Haven't watched it. Won't watch it probably. This one is one of the ones that I added from this year. What was this called again? There was a pretty girl in the hero's party, so something like that. It's pretty entertaining. It's basically the main character works for the Demon Lord. He isn't the Demon Lord himself, but his task is to stop the hero's party from attacking the Demon Lord. Basically, he sees this girl. She was the priest of the hero's party, and he falls in love at first sight or something like that. So he beats them but doesn't kill them, and then the hero's party comes back, and again he beats them, doesn't kill them, and they come back, and so they do it all the time until he says, okay, I'm gonna let you pass, I'm gonna let you kill the Demon Lord, but if you leave one of your if you leave the priest here, because he likes her, so he wanted her to stay behind. And the hero's party was like, okay, we're gonna leave her, fuck you. So they went ahead and they left her, and it was basically a betrayal, you know. It was more dramatic than this, but you know, it's basically what they did. And a lot of things happen. They start they become friends. Then it becomes kind of a romance. Pretty good. I liked it. Pretty enjoyable. Actually should put it higher. Let's put it... Let's put it here. Overlord. This is another actual good isekai. Let's put it here. This anime is so funny, but also like there is so many characters that are just so interesting, so eccentric. It has a lot of characters that are really good. Story is also good. World domination. Like the main character didn't want world domination, but his servants misunderstood him, so they're gonna do it for him, and the main character just has to play along, because otherwise the servants are gonna think less of him. So yeah, very good story, very good characters, very good world. The world is also well explained since the beginning. There are many continents, and we have seen that every continent has like a power player, not an actual player like the main character. Or maybe they are, but they have like strong beings in every continent, and that's why the main character is kind of careful, because he doesn't know how strong they are, and if he oversteps his bounds, let's say, they could suffer. So yeah, there are some constraints in the anime. It's really good. Overlord is definitely one of the actual good isekais, so let's put it there. I'm definitely gonna make a video about it at some point. Death March. This one was good enough for 20 minutes a week. I watched it while it was airing. I finished it. I didn't think much of it, other than it's just another generic isekai with a Kirito looking like main character. Don't know what this is, don't know what this is. Oh, how not to summon a demon lord. This one is very entertaining, very funny. I don't remember much of it, so I don't have a lot to say about it, but I remember really enjoying it. So let's put it above Rosario Vampire, because it's kind of an ecchi anime. Let's put it here as well. Knights and magic, boring, not much to say. Yeah, the main character knew a lot about these fucking Gundam toys. He gets to this new world and suddenly he knows everything about mechas. So yeah, and everything else was just generic and boring. So Hack, just like the other Hack, I want to watch it. One of the OGs, I think. The Water Magician is another one that I added from this year, and this one is actually really good, other than a couple episodes where the main character didn't make sense to me. Like he wanted so much to kill someone, when his whole demeanor, the whole series has been, he just wants to chill and not do anything. He wants to live a chill life. So, but other than that, it was really good. So I'll put it here. Yeah, definitely here. Yeah, I recommend watching The Water Magician. Don't know what that is. Don't know what this is. Don't know what this is. I think I've watched this one, but it either was so generic or I haven't watched it and it looks so generic that I don't remember anything about it. So I'll just put it here. Inuyasha. I've seen a lot of random episodes of Inuyasha when I was a kid on TV, but I can't really say that I have watched it because I don't remember much from it. So let's put it here. Don't know what this is. Know what this is. Know what this is. Arifureta. This is kinda the same as this. Kinda the same gimmick. Like the whole class of the main character gets teleported to this new world, and the main character gets betrayed by them. So he makes his own party with girls that he finds in his journey, and yeah, he becomes OP. It's pretty good, but it felt very rushed at many points. I guess this should be entertaining because I actually liked the first and second season, I believe. I don't think I watched the third season, if there is one. So yeah, I'll put it low entertaining. It felt very rushed. Digimon, haven't watched it. Isekai Quartet, haven't watched it. This one I have watched, but I'm gonna put it here. I watched all of the first season, but I didn't think much of it. It's just good enough for 20 minutes a week. Oh, this anime was so bad, so bad. I saw people on Twitter glazing this anime. It's so bad. It's like a 34-year-old dies, gets reincarnated. A 34-year-old, I think he was 34, dies and gets reincarnated as this kid. And for some disgusting reason, I don't know why, this guy starts walking and talking and just behaving overall as a little girl. And it's like, bro, you were like a grown-ass man. Like, I think he got executed for committing treason against his country or some shit. Like, he was a badass basically. And then he starts behaving like a little girl that just likes magic. So I don't know, it felt so out of place, so disturbing to watch. I was like, nah, bro, this is so bad. So yeah, I'm gonna put it here. I watched like 6 episodes, I had to drop it. A salad bowl of eccentrics. This anime is underrated for sure. This was so good. It's only 12 episodes, which is a shame. So it's basically this girl, this blonde girl gets... she was the princess of her kingdom. This is a reverse isekai, okay? She was the princess of her kingdom, and the demons were like overthrowing the kingdom. So she was about to die. So she basically, I don't remember if it was she or one of her servants. They make a portal to the real world. That way she's saved. Her knight, female knight, follows her, and yeah, they are basically. So they have to learn to live in this new world, and yeah, they have to make a living. They have to work, all that stuff, and it's so nice because the main girl meets the main character, this guy, and this guy is just a normal salaryman. So he takes her like as his daughter. So she goes to school. She's like learning a lot of stuff. Just the funny thing, I guess, is that she still has magic from her previous world, and she also has magic. But it's basically a slice of life, but it's very wholesome. It's very nice to watch. I really enjoyed this anime. It was very funny as well. So yeah, it is the highest of entertaining. I will actually put it here, but it's too short and it doesn't have a lot of depth, in my opinion. Maybe if there were more episodes, this would climb here, but with only 12 episodes, what it's shown me, it is really good, but I'll just put it in the highest of entertaining. Highly recommend though. Monster. This was very good, very entertaining. I'll put it here. I mean, the guy gets reincarnated as a goblin. He gets so strong that he doesn't even look like a goblin later in later episodes. And yeah, it is pretty fun. Very fun to watch. Monster. I don't know what this is. This one I watched. I mean, this one was good enough for 20 minutes a week. I I enjoyed the opening theme, and everything about it was kind of generic, so I'll put it here. I watched all of it, 12 episodes, but I wouldn't really recommend it. I don't know what this is. Don't know what this is. Dahlia. I enjoyed this, but this one it's kind of like a romance. Not really a romance, but it's like a struggle story, you know. I actually don't know how I will describe it. Like, her dad died, she's kind of struggling, and he's like a noble, so he helps her, and they start developing a relationship. So it's kind of a romance, but it doesn't really focus a lot on romance. But it was entertaining. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I'll put it here. Don't know what this is. 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 Yeah, I don't know. This is another one that I added from this year. Easygoing territory defense or something like that. This actually surprised me because I thought it was gonna be a generic, you know, good enough for 20 minutes a week anime, or even bad or boring. But I really enjoyed watching this every week. It's basically this guy creating a not a civilization but a city. He gets kind of banished by his dad, who is a high-ranking noble, because he doesn't have mainstream magic. He has production magic. You know, everyone has like fireballs or ice or water or whatever, you know, strong looking magic, and he has this production magic where he can make whatever he thinks of, but usually it takes a lot of mana to make stuff. So it's kind of a useless magic, or at least that's how this world sees that magic. But of course, because he's the main character, he's OP, he has insane amounts of magic, so his production magic is actually OP, because he can create anything whenever he wants, however much he wants. So it was interesting how he used it, and yeah, I really enjoyed this anime. So I'll put it here above the Water Magician, which I also highly enjoyed. I don't know what this is. The Isekai Suicide Squad. Won't watch it. The plus-sized Isekai. Don't know what that is, don't know what that is. Wait, actually this? No, I don't know. Don't know what that is, don't know what... This one looks funny. Maybe I wanna watch it? Nah. Not that funny. Don't know what that is, don't know what that is, don't know what this 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 is. These are kinda all new, I think. Don't know what this is. Oh, here is the Water Magician. Why did I add it myself though? Oh, it's from... I guess it's from fall of the last year then. I thought it came out this year. This is the Water Magician. Yeah. I already talked about it. Very good. Highly recommend. Don't know what this is. Don't know what this is. Ban. This is Gigax anime. I haven't watched it because it's only 18 minutes. Like how much development, character development, or even just to show how interesting can the characters be already, like in 18 minutes. How can the story develop in 18 minutes? How much of the world can we see in 18 minutes without it feeling rushed? So just because it is 18 minutes, it doesn't look interesting to me. It feels like just an anime that was made to say, oh look, I made an anime. Maybe it's really good, I don't know, but it doesn't call me, you know. It's 18 minutes, I don't want to watch it. I thought about watching it because I said, it's just 18 minutes, I could just watch it and get it over with. But also because it is 18 minutes, I don't want to watch it. So I'll put it here. I might watch it someday, but I don't know. Respects to Gigak though, for making an anime. Well, when he announced that he was gonna make an anime, I really thought he was gonna make a 12-episode anime, you know, directed by him, or, you know, he came up with the story. But then it came out and it was 18 minutes, like the disappointment was too much. I watched this when it was coming out. This was from fall 2025. Don't remember the name, but it was good enough for 20 minutes a week. Pretty generic stuff, nothing too good. I enjoyed it, but I don't have a lot to say about it. Don't know what that is, don't know what that is, don't know what that is, and this is the double of Water Magician that already was there. Where it is here. So we're done. We are done. These are all the Isekais, and there are a lot that I haven't watched, but they don't look watchable, you know what I mean? But there is also a lot that I have watched. Yeah, I think I watched a lot of Isekai, a lot of anime in general. But this, you know, the question in the intro of this video, what are the actual good Isekais? These are the actual good Isekais. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 actual good Isekais that I can highly recommend. I guess it's just that it only has 12 episodes and it hasn't shown me enough to earn his spot here. So let's call this 10 the actual good Isekais. I highly recommend to watch all of this at least. So that was the tier list with all the Isekais that exist. Please don't forget to leave a comment, drop a like, and subscribe to the channel for more anime analysis. I'll upload a new video every week.